Hello everybody, welcome back. Let me get ready here. I'm gonna grab some vodka. Oh, today was such a long day. Because I went to work at like 7:30 in the morning. Then I came home. It's like 10:30 at night. So that means I worked like 15 hours. I haven't worked like this in a very long time. And but you, ladies and gentlemen, you make my day worthwhile because I get to enjoy this, drinking vodka, talking things about things. Everything we do here is a fiction, okay? So don't take things literally because, and don't take things too seriously either. Just sit back and enjoy, okay? It's all fiction. Everything, okay? It's just comedy. That's all it is. So yeah, I drink every day, and I guess some people may say, "Oh, you're alcoholic." Well, what I would say in response is, okay, I disagree with your definition of alcoholism. Okay, if I am alcoholic, then all grown-up adult Asian male in China, Korea, and Japan, they are all alcoholics. Okay, so okay, then let's compare America and those three Asian countries. Who's doing better? Who's healthier? China, Korea, South Korea, and Japan. They're healthier. They live longer. They are fitter. They are more fit, physically fit, and they're healthier. They live longer, and guess what? They are more productive. They are more educated. Okay, they are superior to Americans in every single way. Far Eastern Asians. Okay, so now you accuse me of being an alcoholic. Well, you need to modify your definition. Okay, so alcohol is not bad. Okay, daily drinking of alcohol, that's not a bad habit as long as you do it properly. Okay, if you get like violent and abusive after you get drunk, yeah, then you need to modify that. Okay, so learn from me because I learned how to drink from my father when I was 7. That's how they do it in Far East Asia. We learn drinking early on because from our fathers, so that we learn it right. Okay, so learn from me. You drink at home at night after work. Okay, so that you don't have to drive anywhere. And then yeah, you drink just a little bit. Sip it. You know, I have all different kinds of drink. It's all same. The cheapest vodka, but I have chaga, I have rose hips, I have this dandelion flowers from last spring, and all these edible plants. Okay, but we need this. Okay, we have long day, stressful day. We need to relax. Okay, so yeah, alcohol, unless you are like pregnant woman, then you shouldn't. Or if you have medical condition that prevents from drinking it, yeah, then don't drink. Otherwise, it's good for you. Okay. Yeah, it's better than sugar and fat. All right. That's the problem. Okay. Sugar and fat. Alcohol and tobacco, no. Compared to sugar and fat, it's nothing. Nothing. Okay. As long as you do in moderation in proper manner. Right? So yeah, just don't let alcohol control you. You control alcohol, okay? Then you're fine. So, and let's talk about some sexism. I've seen some good female politicians, very brave. Okay. So yeah, females going to politics, I don't know. I'm not against it. All I'm against is President Barack Obama's approach where she tend to give extra points to females. That is sexism because he is discriminating against males. Okay, so he give extra points to ethnic people. Barack Obama's favorite appointee type, ethnic females. Okay, who went to Harvard or who went to Stanford. Dude, those are Barack, President Obama's favorite appointees. They're all like that. The ethnic or female or ethnic and female who went to top schools. Okay, that's the worst criteria you can have when you appoint somebody. Okay, so like we said before, this elite class is hugely overrepresented in top level governmental or CEO corporation. Yeah, they're all like Ivy Leaguers. Okay, that's wrong. Okay, it should never be that way. You cannot judge somebody based on their what school they went to. That's the stupidest thing you can possibly do. To employ somebody or appoint somebody, nominate somebody. It's President Trump is the same way. Okay, same way. It should be when you employ somebody, hire somebody. You should never give away just because this person went to West Point or Stanford, Harvard, Princeton. You should never do that. Never, ever, ever. Or just because this person is a woman, or just because this person is ethnic. No, no. Okay, that's why this country is in wreck. Okay, because all those elites, they don't care about common people like you and me, average Americans, which is like 90% of this country. Because they live in palace, okay? They don't know the daily problem that we have, and they don't care. Look at President Trump's policy. He's gonna raise tariff with China. Who get hit the most? Poor people like me. Because Walmart is the only thing I can afford. Walmart products from Mexico, China. Okay, so and he's gonna raise tariff against Mexico or against China. Then who gets hit? Me. Okay, you and me, the poor people. All right, because we need cheap products because that's the only thing we can afford. All right. Yeah. So, but one thing he's doing right is he deployed this U.S. Army to the border because there's just thousands of immigrant influx. We want to prevent that, and Trump deployed this army soldiers, and that's something I didn't think of. That's very smart of President Trump. Okay, so yeah, he got some good ideas, like building the border wall is a good idea. Just the way he approaching is wrong. Okay, so yeah, he could be my advisor when I'm president in 2021. Okay, but he's got some good ideas. Okay, uh, like building border wall is a good idea, but he is trying to do it by raising tariff or by asking Congress for money. It should never be. That's the dumbest way. You're gonna raise tax. So you're gonna build a border wall with taxpayers' money. No. If I do it, I just do it with investment money, international investment. So it'd be some kind of public corporation or quasi-public corporation. Okay. But we are not gonna give them any money. Maybe some subsidies, just a little bit, right? Maybe some tax exemption kind of. But it'd be a corporation, right? Okay. We've privatized it, okay, but quasi public, quasi private corporation where, yeah, you get just investment money from all these international investors, okay, worldwide, and you start building this wall, the commercial wall, right? Commercial advertisement space and the international tourist destination because it's thousands of miles of uninterrupted, unmotorized trail. We call it Forrest Gump Trail. Forrest Gump, you know, remember that movie? Guy traversing from east to western coast across America. Yeah, there'll be restaurants, there'll be hotels for thousands of miles. This commercial district, okay? You can make huge money off of this, okay? So yeah, and it's not gonna cost taxpayers money. No, rather it will start make money. It will start to make money. Okay, it will make America a very rich country. Okay, so uh, Yeah, not sure what else to talk about. Yeah, we talked about economics, right? I think we talked enough. Okay, so because I don't want to go into it. Maybe not in a while because today I have a very long day. Okay, so uh, well, my brain is kind of like it's not fried. I mean, it was a long day, but it wasn't too busy. It was just long. Okay. Um. Oh yeah, it snowed in Alaska. Okay, it snowed. Today is what? Tuesday. Look, I think it's last Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, the big Halloween day. I don't think I will go out because I gotta go to work like next day early. Okay, nowadays we have a lot of workload and so yeah. I probably stay late too for the next 2 weeks. I mean this week and next week I think and so yeah, in my neighborhood, kids don't come to my house. I don't know why. During that Halloween season, maybe they will this time. I don't know. If they do come, I probably give them an apple because that's all I have. I don't need candies. I don't want to feed kids candies either. I don't want to feed kids candies. Okay, it's bad for them. I give them an apple. Maybe ramen noodle. Yeah, I think it's something very fun. Trick or treat! Oh, hey, I don't have candies, but I got ramen noodle and apple. You want it? No thanks! Bye! Okay, happy Halloween, guys. Gals. Oh, very funny. Yeah, so, I'm really blanking out. Okay, I had a very long day and I apologize. And I just blank. Uh, I love my lunchtime though, lunch break. Oh, I love lunch break. My second favorite daily routine. This is my favorite time. Okay, doing this, drinking vodka, just talking by myself, talking to camera, talking to imaginary you, imaginary audience. So yeah, it's like diary, daily journal kind of thing. It really relaxes me. It's such a great hobby, and I'm blessed. So last weekend I did a lot of dancing, some singing, at home, at in clubs, and also a lot of martial arts too. Okay, at home. I don't do martial art in public, you know. Maybe in a bar, you know. Just sometimes I show my moves to some drinking buddies that I just met in a bar, but that's very rare. I mean, out there in the parking lot or something. And yeah, really blank. Maybe I should get some sleep, huh? I don't know. I should get up early tomorrow morning too. How about yeah, but I did some running too, because it's so important. And yeah, yeah. Let's take a cigarette break, and then we'll see if there is anything I can possibly say today. Otherwise, we just finish up early. Yeah. Maybe I sing a song. How about that? Maybe I sing, dance, and martial arts for you. Maybe because it's kind of instructional, educational, right? So we may do that. Okay. I told you that I won't do it unless you like vote for me, and unless I become president. I remember telling you that, but we can break that rule. We don't have to like abide by it. Self-imposed rule anyway. Okay. I kind of know what to do. Let's. I'm gonna teach you some martial arts, okay? Because this instructional for self-defense. I don't know much, okay? I'm a hobbyist, but I know some. If you don't know martial arts, yeah, then yeah, I can teach you. There's something you can learn from me. But if you are a martial artist, you may probably just skip this because probably you laugh at me. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, for entertainment's sake, yeah, I wanna make you happy. I wanna make, I it make me very happy if I can make you laugh. Okay, so even if you are laughing at me, that's what we comedians do. That's our job. You know, self-deprecative humor. You kind of lower yourself so that people can laugh at you. It's a comedy clown comedian's job. So okay, so uh, martial arts in China. Okay, so that's where all this host of majority of martial art developed in China, in conjunction with Taoism. You know, that's Chinese philosophy, and Buddhism that came from India. Okay, India, you know, Buddha, Gautama Siddhartha, Buddha. He was Indian. He was not Chinese. Okay. India, yeah, their majoritarian religion is Hinduism, but Buddhism started in India. Okay, so uh, if you go to travel Asia, this statue of Buddha kind of look like Asian, but no, Buddha is not Asian. He's Indian. Okay, South Asia Indian, like in the country of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma, I'm sure, has connection to Muhammad. Mahatma, Mahatma, Muhammad. It's kind of sounds similar. Maybe there's some connection to it. I don't know. Okay. So, uh, martial. Let's talk about martial philosophy. Okay, so I'm kind of getting sleepy. It's 11, almost, and so what's that? Chinese martial art, Tai Chi. You know, the martial art style Tai Chi is fairly recent. Okay, it had maybe history of a couple of hundred years, maybe. But Shaolin Temple, you know, Kung Fu. So Tai Chi is connected with Taoism, Chinese philosophy, which is probably like 500 years old, 600 years, 1,000 years. I don't know, maybe longer. But I think Taoism is younger than Confucianism. I think, from what I remember. Okay, Confucius. When was he born? Was he like 500 BC or something? I don't know. Was he more ancient than Jesus? I don't know. I should know better. I'm sorry. I used to know, but it's been so long. Is Socrates more ancient than Jesus? Again, I don't. I should know better. Maybe Plato, Socrates. They were in like just before King, this Alexander the Great, right? So it was Greek. So there was a Greek Empire, Greece Empire, and then after that Roman Empire came, and Jesus was in Roman during the Roman Empire. So yeah, I guess Socrates is older than Jesus, I guess. Right? Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, Socrates maybe 300 BC, 500 BC. I'm not sure. I think Confucius was kind of contemporary of Socrates. I think so. So 500 BC, some 100 BC, I guess. So that was Confucius and Lao Tzu. You know, the founder of this Taoism. I think he came way back later. Maybe around the time of Jesus. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe later. Okay, so Confucianism and Buddhism. I think Buddhism, Buddha, Confucius, and Socrates, they could have been around the same time, right? Probably 500 BC or something. So yeah, they could have been contemporaries. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But Confucianism has nothing to do with martial arts. Okay, it's only Buddhism and Taoism, Tai Chi and Taoism, and Buddhism and Kung Fu. You know, Shaolin Temple, Buddhist temple, Kung Fu. Okay, five animal form, right? Leopard, tiger, crane, dragon, snake. Okay, five animal form. There's some other animal forms that, like mantis or there's drunken style. There's monkey style. Okay. Yeah, and there's a Thailand guy, the actor and martial artist, fantastic. In the movie Ong Bak, he kind of invented this brand new martial art form. I think it's like elephant style or something. Yeah, it was very cool. Okay, he's a fantastic martial artist. Ong Bak, the I forgot the name of this that Thailand actor. Yeah, kickboxer, right? Fantastic martial artist. Ooh, that guy is something. That guy is something. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful martial artist. Martial art form that he does. He was very influenced by Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee, Jet Li, of course. But yeah, he created his own style, I guess. And yeah. So martial art, it's like this. If you do tiger style in Shaolin Kung Fu style, it's like you become a tiger. Okay, so fierce, wild, ruthless. Okay, so Chinese martial arts is this. It's always respect, right? Respect, upright. So it has to do with this morality, ethics. It's about self-discipline. It's not necessarily self-discipline. I mean, not necessarily self-defense, but it's self-discipline. Because if you're a very good martial artist, nobody gonna mess with you because they kind of know people. They kind of sense that you are very very strong person. So probably you never get to fight at all because people are not gonna fight with you. Okay. So yeah, Chinese martial art is not about fighting exactly. It's not about fighting other people. It's fighting yourself. It's about fighting yourself. Okay, discipline, self-discipline. It's not about fighting other people or defending yourself. No, you don't get into that kind of situation in the first place. If you are a very good martial artist, if you are a martial philosopher, like Chinese, this Taoist or Buddhist style of martial arts, it's martial philosophy. You respect other people, okay, and you discipline yourself. It's very ethical thing. Okay, so you don't get never get to use your martial art on other people. No, you practice martial art by yourself. Okay, so that's the difference between China-based Chinese martial arts and Japanese martial arts. Japanese martial arts is more about fighting because it was developed in war setting, like kendo, with this samurai sword, or like jujitsu, because the way is fascinating story. Japanese martial arts history. Okay, so yeah, there's kendo, right? So this samurai sword, which is a very very fantastic sword, and Chinese weapon. I prefer Chinese weapon because Chinese weapon is amazing. It's like Chinese weapon. My favorite is nunchuck. If I have to pick one weapon with me, it will be nunchuck. It won't be anything else. I love nunchucks. It's so beautiful. Nunchuck is so beautiful. Wow, it blew my mind. Do you know how I learned nunchucks? When I was in the U.S. Army, I deployed to Afghanistan, right? So a very good friend of mine in the army, U.S. Army, my fellow soldier, he made me a nunchuk. Okay, because he's very skillful kind of guy, and he also taught me nunchucks too. I also studied nunchucks in YouTube videos because when I was deployed to Afghanistan, yeah, we had internet. Okay, so yeah, I watch YouTube and practice because when I was deployed to Afghanistan, yeah, we have some downtime, right? So I carried nunchuck. I ordered a nunchuck from Amazon too, the foam, soft, you know, for practice. And also the friend in the army who made me nunchuck, but that was wooden. That was real nunchuck, okay. But the one I bought from Amazon.com was foam, safe, practice. So I used both, okay. I still have them, okay. So yeah, I learned how to use nunchucks. It took a long while because nunchuck is not easy. That's why it's so challenging and it's so fun once you get a hang of it. Okay. Yeah. If I have to pick one weapon with me, it will nunchuck. This is my favorite. Okay. So it's Chinese based. Chinese weapon. Okay. So yeah, Japanese military history. They have this samurai sword, and so they to guard themselves against that. Japan, just like any other country, had a lot of civil wars, internal wars, warlords back in the days, right? So they invented this great armor, body armor, right? So yeah, okay, so samurai sword is useless, and punching is useless, kicking is useless because this armor is so effective. The Japanese armor, traditional armor, yeah, is very well designed, very well. Japanese people are very smart people, okay, hardworking too. So I appreciate that. They have some bad history, but hey, we all have bad histories, okay. And they made second mistake of covering that up, and also that's not good. But yeah, they at least founded this scholarship program for victim of this sex slavery during the World War II. The Japanese soldiers, they kidnapped Japanese government. They kidnapped women from China, Korea, and other countries, Asian countries, and they used them as sex slave for Japanese soldiers deployed overseas. Okay, it's a very dark history. Not only that, they also experimented with human Korean people, Chinese people, some other Asian people. They kidnapped them and they did some human experiment, like injecting some chemicals or cutting off women's breasts. Crazy shit. Okay, so yeah, they have very dark history, but yeah, all the countries in the world, including Korea, including China, yeah, we do did. Our ancestors, they're human beings too. They did something stupid. We all did, okay? America too, Europe as well, everywhere, Middle East, Africa, Asia. Yeah, we all did to do this stupid things, okay? Our ancestors, yeah, they did stupid things, okay? All of them, like tattoos or piercings, okay? Tattoos in Micronesia, Polynesia, Pacific Ocean, Pacific Islands, and piercings in Africa. Yeah, stupid things. Okay. So we all make mistakes, all right. We all make mistakes. But you have to admit it was a mistake, and we should not repeat the mistake. Okay. So then you're fine, right? Repentance. Jesus came to call the sinners. Me, I'm very Jesusian. Okay, I do what Jesus did. I aspire to do what Jesus did. He's my role model. Okay, so yeah, I'm here to call the sinners just like Jesus did. Okay, so yeah, you repent, you're fine. Okay, so So yeah, so martial art, yeah, Japan, so body armor, so kicking, punching, it doesn't have any effect on this heavily armored people, soldiers. So they developed this martial art of jujitsu, the skill of flexibility. Okay. Then later, Japanese kind of imitated Chinese martial arts because Chinese martial arts is not just fighting; it's fighting plus there's some philosophy in it. So that Japanese imitation version of that is judo. Okay, judo is Tao of flexibility, the way. Tao means the way. Okay, in Chinese character it goes like this, something like this. I don't remember. Sorry. Tao. Okay. Yeah, I think it goes like this. Something like this. Okay. Is it two dot or one dot? I don't remember. Okay. Chinese character. It means the way, the road, channel, the way. Okay. Tao. And Japanese they pronounce it as do. Okay. So ju means the flexibility. Okay. I'm not sure. Trying to remember how to. Something like this. It means in Korean we pronounce it as you. Means flow, like flexibility. Okay. I think this is how you write judo in Japanese. Okay. In China because in China, Korea, Japan we use Chinese characters. Okay. So it's been so long since I learned the Chinese characters when I grew up in Korea. It's been more than 20 years. Okay. So correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Yeah, the way of flexibility. Before that, it was jujitsu, and ju means flexibility, and ji means of, and chu means skill. Okay. In Korean, that chu we pronounce it as a sul. Okay, it means skill. I used to know how to write that in Chinese character, but I forgot. Okay, sorry. Uh, okay, sorry. So yeah, the skill jujitsu means skill of flexibility. Okay, but judo means Tao, the way of flexibility. So yeah, it's kind of imitation version of this Chinese tradition of mixing, combining philosophy, ethics, spiritual dimension with the physical dimension of martial skill. Okay, so that's judo. Judo is great. Judo, jiu-jitsu, they're amazing martial arts. I really love this Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Also, another friend of mine in the army told me some. Okay, this jiu-jitsu, Gracie jiu-jitsu, and is Gracie, Hoist Gracie. This guy was like magical, man. When he was doing this UFC one, the very first series of Ultimate Fighting Championship. He was so magical. Nobody understood what he did. So, but he keeps tapping out bigger guys, a lot bigger guys, muscular guys. Yeah, Royce, uh, Royce, what's his last name? Gracie, Royce Gracie, Gracie Jiu Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. it's a variation of Japanese jiu-jitsu. You know, a lot of Japanese immigrants came to Brazil and they taught Brazilians their Japanese jiu-jitsu, and J- Brazilian people like Gracie family. I think the father of Hoist Gracie. Yeah, he developed his own style of jiu-jitsu, and then it was fantastic, if magical, man. Oh, yeah. So yeah, jiu-jitsu is something. So they developed jiu-jitsu because they realized kicking, punching, this samurai sword, it's not gonna do anything. It's not effective against this heavily armored soldiers. So what if we grab them and start twisting their joints? So they're going after their people's joints, because no matter how heavily armored you are, yeah, you grab somebody and you like twist and it will hurt. Okay, so in a civilized martial art competitions as sports in like in America and worldwide, like in UFC, mixed martial art, MMA. Yeah, they they have rules because we are more like nowadays we are civilized. Okay, so we don't want to break any bones, right? But back in the days in Asia, it wasn't like that. You can call it barbaric, but it's just that's how it was. Also in the West, okay. Yeah, people kill people like in the wars, and I mean still nowadays. Yeah, in a war, we don't do tap out. We shoot them to death. We bomb them in a war. We kill people. Okay, we kill people nowadays with guns and bombs and missiles and whatnot. But back in the days, how did they kill people? Because they didn't have any guns back in the days. They have bones, just arrows and bows and arrows and sword, dagger, and like ninja. Ninjutsu, ninja. Oh, the fantastic martial art, right? It's something very beautiful. Okay. Yes, I appreciate. I have deep appreciation of Japanese culture, ninja or manga. This Japanese animation. Some of my favorite animation, Dragon Ball, of course, and Akira, and Princess Mononoke or something, and or like Spirited Away. Yeah, they're fantastic Japanese animations. Okay, and ninja, ninjutsu, jujitsu, judo. They're all fantastic. Okay, yeah, karate, aikido, kendo. They're all wonderful martial arts. Okay, so uh, I appreciate those Japanese culture. Okay, and I love Japanese women too. They're very beautiful women. Japanese women, they're so beautiful. Okay, so yeah, and also Japanese men. They're very handsome men. Okay, Japanese men, very handsome. Yeah, and sushi. Yeah, well, I microwave my sushi when I eat it because raw fish, even if it's ocean sea fish, yeah, they still have parasites. Okay, so sushi is good as long as it's cooked, fully cooked. Okay. Oh, then what's the point of having sushi? Yeah, it's still you have rice with fish. Just cook it. Well, that's what Bible tells you. In Bible, yeah, they say you have to fully cook your meat. Okay, so raw meat, that's because they have parasites in there. Okay, you don't want to get parasites in your intestine. Come on. So eating raw fish is not a good tradition. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, we will do that, but we shouldn't. Okay, because it's not safe. Okay, so yeah, fully cook your meat. Okay, so Japanese martial arts. Okay, so we talked enough about that. Okay, so it's so easy. Okay, just Gracie Jiu-Jitsu or Japanese Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, crazy jujitsu, yeah, it's more modernized, civilized version of Japanese jujitsu. But back in the days in Asia, where we didn't have any guns, but we had to still kill our enemy in a war. So yeah, what do they do in jujitsu? In a war setting, war. You grab and you twist it and you break the bone. You grab and twist it and you kill that person. Okay. Like neck, right? Somehow you grab it, okay? You just snap it very fast. That person's dead. Okay, you grab elbow or wrist or knee, ankle, groin, what or even torso, whatever joint it may be. You grab it and you twist, you jerk it very fast, and then it's broke. Okay, and that person is now paralyzed. Just one small joint. Even it could be a toe, it could be a finger. You break it, just one small joint. That person is not functional anymore. He cannot fight against you. Okay, so that's traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu. You don't tap out, no, because those are the weapon of war. In a war, nowadays we kill people with guns and not guns and roses, but guns and bombs. Yeah, this is comedy, okay? Don't take me seriously, okay? We are here to have fun. I'm having fun, you're having fun, everybody having fun, okay? It's party time, okay? So, uh, yeah, so that's back in the days, okay? They didn't have any guns or bombs, okay? So they cannot kill a person very quick manner, like lethal injection or electric execution, painless death by gun or bomb. We back in the days, nobody had that kind of technology, both in the West and in the East. So they have to use sword and stuff. So it was their weapon, okay, to kill people in a war. Okay, so yeah, so jujitsu, yeah, you just grab somebody and you snap it, you break the bone, or just snap the neck bone or whatever. You then you kill him. Okay, so that's how they did it back in the days. Okay, so yeah, it could be seen as PG-13 material, but we have to talk about this because human history. Okay, in humanology, yeah, we love history. Okay, we want to learn some lessons from history, human history. Okay, yeah, it happened. So that's that. Okay, Japanese martial arts or jujitsu. Okay, and let's go back to China. Okay, but that's my favorite. Okay, because I'm by myself and I don't hang out with my friends. So when I do martial arts, I do it by myself. So Japanese martial arts, you typically have some partner to practice with. Okay, jiu-jitsu, judo, kendo, aikido, karate. Yeah, mostly it's about sparring, right? So you're a partner to practice Japanese martial arts. Taekwondo, same way. Okay. Yeah, I don't talk much about Taekwondo because I'm Korean American and I know a lot about Taekwondo because I that was the very first martial art that I learned in South Korea, Seoul. So yeah, it's great martial art. Okay, but just just because I'm Korean, I'm just too used to it. Okay, so it's not very entertaining for me to talk about something that I know too much about. Okay, I don't know too much about Taekwondo. I was just fourth degree, semi black belt. It was equivalent to black belt, but I was under 18. And if you get that fourth degree, then you get semi black belt, half red, half black. Okay, that's what I got. Then I got involved with more schooling of in academia. You know, I had to go. I studied for this elitist science school, high school. in South Korea. Did I tell you about that? I wrote about that in my novel. Yeah, so in Korea, yeah, you have go to middle school, which is like what, seventh to eighth grade, right? Yeah, regular middle school. Then from ninth, okay, 7, 8, 9th, that's middle school. 10, 11, 12, that's high school. So in Korea, there are some specialized high schools, okay, like for people who are very diligent, who are who just who excel academically or artistically or in a foreign language. So there's three types of specialized high school. Okay, that's for very elitist kind of high schools in Korea. Okay, in America there are some of those schools too. I heard there's some those like what, how do you call it, boarding school or something, some very private high school where all these kids of rich people go to, right? And who excel in academy in their study, okay, who take very tough exam. And yeah, in Korea they have that too. Okay, so there's about three kinds. Okay, first kind is about foreign language. Okay, second kind is about arts, like fine arts, sculptures, dancing. Third kind is science. Okay, science and engineering. Okay, so if you're very good at foreign languages or very good at arts or very good at science, then you take an exam and you go to this elitist high school for 3 years, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. Okay, I studied during my middle school, and I got into the supposedly the second best science high school in South Korea. Okay, so I'm kind of quasi elite. Okay, but as you can imagine, I dropped out. Okay, just like I dropped out of Ivy League school in PhD program. Okay, so yeah, I got some good taste of it. So this Korean science high school, I dropped out after something like 2 or 3 months. This Ivy League school, college, the university, this when I was doing PhD, I dropped out after something like 2 years. Okay, so I learned a lot from those elitist schools, education. Okay, so they're good. I'm not saying all those elitist schools like West Point, Harvard, Stanford, or Korean Science School, High School, or they're not bad institutions. No, they're good. Okay, what I'm saying is you cannot fill this top government or this public corporation top level position with all these elites. No, no, that's not representative sample. Okay, what I'm saying is only 1% of American people or Korean people are elites. They went to elite schools. Then only 1% of Washington D.C. high ranking government officials should be those from those elitist schools. Only 1% of all these big corporation CEOs should be from elitist schools. Not like 100% or 99%. That's not representative. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Okay? So, why are we talking about this? Yeah, so okay, in the middle school, yeah, I had to study mathematics, physics, mostly mathematics and physics. So yeah, I had to stop doing taekwondo. Okay, so yeah, I didn't go farther than this fourth degree semi black belt. Okay, so that was my taekwondo, and well, taekwondo is beautiful, very beautiful. Okay, it's fantastic, kicking, punching, jump kick, and you break the bricks, you break the wooden panel. Yeah, it's fantastic martial arts. Okay, it's very beautiful, and very powerful too. Okay, so but I don't enjoy talking about it because I grew up with it. Okay, so it's not something new to me, but Chinese martial arts is my favorite. Okay, kung fu, tai chi, because it's something you practice by yourself. So that's the difference between Chinese martial arts and the rest of other martial arts. Chinese martial art is very, very philosophical and spiritual. You do it by yourself. It's like dancing, solo dancing. Okay, there's partnership dancing, like in mostly from Latin America, like Mexico, Brazil. You know, like tango, bachata, cha-cha, salsa. Yeah, we're from Latin America, right? It's partnership dancing. But African Americans, they had this invented this solo dancing, right? Break dancing, moonwalking, or like what I don't know all the names. I used to know some, but I forgot. You know, like Busta Rhymes. What's that? What's the name of that Busta Rhymes dancing in the song "Dangerous"? I used to know the names. Okay, but many of the this African American invented dancing style as solo dancing. Okay, so Chinese martial arts is kind of like that. Okay, it's a solo dancing. Okay, so you imitate tiger, you imitate crane, you becoming a crane. Okay, you becoming. From what I heard from my other, I have many martial arts friends. Okay, like some of them are Asians and some of them are Americans. Okay, I have many martial arts friends. Okay, back in the days. So yeah, I learned a lot from my friends, martial artist friends, and then I learned like Wing Chun and also the crane style in Shaolin Kung Fu were invented by women. Okay, so I think that's true because that's kind of it's kind of feminine. Okay, but still it's very great martial arts. Okay, so if you think China like Far East Asia sexist, you're wrong. Middle East, they are not sexist either. Not originally. Islam is not a sexist religion. Not originally. Okay. Later on, yeah, they kind of became sexist. But original Islam, the Prophet Muhammad was not sexist at all. They loved and respected women. Okay. I'm not a sexist. Okay. So yeah, some of the mainstream martial arts were invented by women. Okay, yeah, like Wing Chun and crane style. Okay, so yeah, they're very very beautiful and powerful martial arts. Okay, invented by women, according to some stories. Okay, we don't know it for sure, but I do think they are kind of invented by women because they're kind of feminine. Okay, so Chinese martial arts is kind of like solo dancing because it's about self discipline. It's about fighting yourself, not about fighting other people. Okay, it's about strengthening, disciplining yourself. So yeah, Shaolin Kung Fu. That's my favorite. Okay, Tai Chi. I love Tai Chi. Okay, which one do I like more, Tai Chi and Kung Fu? It's like picking who's your favorite, your mother or your father? Tai Chi is also a little bit feminine, okay? Kung Fu, well, you have five animal form. My favorite animal form is tiger, okay? Because is it because tiger is the national symbolic animal of South Korea? Maybe. But I like tiger style because okay. I don't know. Okay, I just like tiger style because maybe because it's easy for me. Because crane style, you use your wrist. Okay, you look like a crane. This this is like a beak. It's like eye. You have its neck, right? It looks like crane's head. You use your wrist. Okay, you punch it like this. Okay, sorry, this whiteboard isn't that strong, but you punch with your wrist. Okay, that's crane style. Okay, so to strengthen your wrist, you do a push up. I'm gonna do it right now. Push up with on your wrist on the floor, okay? So that's how you strengthen your wrist like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think I did like 37 push-ups because with my wrist like this. Okay, so that's how you strengthen your wrist so that you can punch your enemy like here, 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 the weak spot. Okay, like your jaw. You punch somebody in the jaw, knockout punch, right? Or you punch somebody's Adam's apple like here, or temple. Okay, in the eye, nose, ear, weak spot, because that's all back in the days when the Chinese martial arts, when they didn't have any gun or bomb. Yeah, they have all this dagger, sword, bows and arrows and whatnot, sword, but sometimes you have to just fight without any weapon, okay? And that's how they used the weapon to kill somebody in a war, okay? That was how they did a war, just like we do war with guns and bombs nowadays. You have to kill somebody in a war, okay? It's just, that's how it was back in the days, okay? So their weapon was their entire body. That's Chinese kung fu, okay? You headbutt, every part of your body is a weapon, okay? You push somebody with your shoulder, your knee, your feet, your fist, even your wrist, okay, your hip. Every part of your body is your weapon, and every part of your enemy's body is the target. Okay, so that's Chinese martial art, okay, kung fu. All right, so this theory is something I came up with, okay, but because based on Chinese martial arts. I studied Chinese martial arts from my friends, and then I learned from watching kung fu movies. I just observed, okay? I'm just expressing what they do in kung fu. But you're not gonna hear this from anyone because it's something I came up with, okay? It's my observation and my summary of kung fu, okay? So your entire body is your weapon, and your enemy's entire body is the target, okay? But because Chinese martial art kung fu was developed back in the days, it was the technique to kill somebody, okay, in a war. So you don't fuck around. You don't like do tapping. No, you in it to kill it, okay? So yeah, this, okay, this crane and this snake style, right? So you poke in the eyes or neck, okay? It's not just that. You can do this chopping, neck, right? Because now your hand is like this. It's not like this. No, it's like this. Okay, so it's like 2-dimensional rather than 3-dimensional. Okay, so it's like a knife or sword. Okay, so it's narrower, so you can more easily attack the neck with this. Okay, you can attack the neck like this way or this way, and now you have this palm. Okay, you can attack the enemy like this, right, or like this,
like this. Oh, okay. Or you can slash it like this. You can slash the eye. You can poke in the eye. You can slash in the eye. Okay. So we don't fuck around. We need to kill it because that's how they used to kill people in a war setting. Okay, so it's a killing weapon. Okay, so that's how traditionally this Asian martial arts developed. It's a war setting. Okay, so it's something very dangerous. But you have to know it though. Why? Because is this world that you are living in a safe place? You may say, "Oh, where is the police when we need them?" Police officers, they are not gods. They are not omnipresent. They cannot be everywhere. Only 0.001% of American populations is police officers. They cannot be everywhere. And if somebody is burglarizing your house or attacking you, you call 911 if you are lucky. If you have time to call 911. Police officers, they're far away from you. Okay, it will take time for them to come to your place if they are not busy. You wait for them to come and it's too late. That's why you need to know how to protect yourself from other people. You have to know martial art. It's not an option. You have to know it. Do you want to die? Do you think all these victims of murders and burglary, do you really think they expected that to happen to them? No, they didn't. They didn't want that to happen to them. They did not expect it to happen to them, but it happened. And people die every day from crimes. That's why you have to know martial arts. Why? You're not gonna always have guns or knives. Not 24/7. When I was in Afghanistan, yeah, I have because I was required to have this M16 24/7. We slept right next to our M16 because we are deployed in a war zone. Okay, so I'm glad I never had to use it. I never was in an actual combat because I was lucky. We were never attacked when I was in Afghanistan. It was safe region. Okay, it's the safest region in Afghanistan, so we were never attacked. Okay, so for a whole year. Okay, so yeah, I was lucky. I'm glad I never had to use it. Okay, I don't want to kill people, even if it's our enemy. Okay. So yeah, but we had to carry this loaded M16 assault rifle 24/7 for a whole year. We slept right next to it. We went to bathroom with it. We went to shower with it. Dining hall with it. Everywhere. Loaded M16. Everybody. Okay, in the U.S. Army. So that's how we did it. But if you are not a deployed soldier, you're not gonna carry your weapon everywhere. Even if you have your weapon somewhere, what if it's jammed and malfunctional? Because it's a machine. Yeah, machine fails. Maybe it's spring or it gets jammed. It doesn't always work. Okay, so that's why you have to know martial arts. Okay, I don't care if you're how old or young or man or woman. I don't care. You have to know martial arts. But you don't want to die, and people die every day from crime. You must be able to protect yourself. And guess what? Martial arts is very healthy practice. You get to stretch your joints and muscles and tendons, and it's a great cardio. Okay, it's just like dancing. I believe everybody should learn to dance too. Solo dancing, okay? If you're into partnership dancing, line dancing, go for it, okay? But I still recommend everybody should learn solo dancing and solo martial arts, all right? Because I don't want you to die. I don't care about your politics. I still love you, okay? Because we all have shortcomings, okay? But I'm a Christian, so we Christians, if we are real Christians, we believe that there's only one Father, God, and we are all brothers and sisters. We are one big family, okay? So we love each other. We don't hate each other, okay? Yeah, maybe some politically or business wise, we may have competitors, our enemies, but still, brothers and sisters, they fight all the time, right? As they grow up, even husband and wife, they fight all the time, right? Yeah, it's okay. We disagree, all right? We're still family. Okay. We have to love one another, just like Jesus said we should, okay? We'll take a break and we'll continue this martial arts stuff, okay? Okay, let me get some more drinks.
Okay, we are back. I need some cardio because it's now winter in Alaska, okay? Because we had this forced snow. We don't need this board anymore, okay? So I need some cardio, okay? So yeah, I'm wearing this coat because cold. So okay, we did some crane style, right? You know they do like this, right? Which is very beautiful. It's about it's balancing, right? Balancing, like crane style. Something very beautiful, okay? I love it. And you do like this, right? And then that's crane style. Tiger style is. I like tiger style because it's easy. At least to me. The dragon is like this, dragon style, like this, you know, or like this, whatever, right? Dragon, you have to make this shape. It's kind of difficult to me. Snake style, you do like this, right? Like you are, if you're kung fu is like very spiritual, okay? So meaning you become a snake. You move like a snake. It's a spiritual invocation. Oh, this spirit of snake, come to me. I am snake now. Like you do like like this, right? And then you attack your opponent like this in the neck, like this, and you stay like you know you do all like open-handed, like because if you only know how to punch like this, like this back punch, like okay, so boxing, Western boxing, you more like this, right? Just like this, right? Kickboxing, yeah, you use your elbow too. Like this, right? And you use your knee like this, like this, right? Yeah, kickboxing is great. It's Muay Thai, right? Great martial arts. Okay, so but if you do boxing only, you use your knuckle to punch somebody, but it get worn out, it get painful because you do only one thing. That's the power of Chinese martial arts. We use every part. We use palm like this, this, like this. You know, use palm. Okay. Then you can use also your wrist. You're distributing the area because you use this too much. Yeah, you get worn out. Okay. So you switch to different part of your hand or your elbow, okay, or your knee. You using your entire body instead of just this knuckles. So because if you punch somebody too much, it start hurting your knuckle. So you are distributing the impact area in your body. Okay, so you should, like here, 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 and here and here, and like you know, kick like this, like here, or like this. Use your shoulder or your hip, you know. So you're using your entire body, your headbutt like this, okay, like sideways, so that you don't overuse one part of your body because it gets too painful if you use in a repetitive manner. You use every body, okay, so that it some part of your body in this impact, it gets some rest. Take a break, my knuckle. My palm. Now it's your turn. Okay, you got tired. Okay, take a break. I'm gonna use my elbow. You get tired here. Okay, I will use my knee or my foot, like feet like this, like my heel. You know. So it's about distribution of this workload. You don't wanna tire one part of your body. Just giving them a break, okay? Take some rest, heal, recover, then we're gonna use it again, okay?
That's what it is. Okay, it's Chinese kung fu. Okay, leopard style is like this, you know. So you punch. It's still narrower than this. Okay. So none of these five martial art from Chinese kung fu, Shaolin kung fu is you have crane that you use your wrist to punch somebody, or you have snake, right? Punch somebody with open hand, and you have dragon style. Okay, whatever. And then you have leopard. It's kind of in the middle, right? It's not quite fist, but it's like this. So it's narrower. So go like this or this, like ah. Okay, leopard. Like this, you know, whatever, right? But my favorite is tiger. Okay, tiger. You have claw. Okay, sorry, I'm spitting all over, sputtering. To me, it's just easy. Okay, so, like this, right? It's kind of very fancy, you know, because Chinese martial art, you're having fun. It's like dancing. Okay, solo dancing, you're having a lot of fun. Like you know. So to me, it's easy because yeah, there's eagle style, right? Eagle. Oh, you're flying like an eagle, like. But tiger is like this. You have claw, okay? So, like, you know, it's, to me that's very natural to me, okay? Because you're not doing this or. So yeah, in this all these five martial arts, Shaolin Kung Fu style, you never have this you know, this boxing. Yeah, this Chinese martial art, especially Jet Li, yeah, he does a lot like this, right? This like, but the Jet Li is more. He has this open ankle, open elbow, like this. But Wing Chun style is more like narrow. You cannot quite see my knees, so I'm gonna stand up here. So Wing Chun, if you do Wing Chun, you always protect. I learned Wing Chun from my friend, okay, martial art friend. You protect your knee and your elbow. You're kind of close like this, okay, and this. Wing Chun. Okay, that's the spirit of Wing Chun. You keep your elbow and knee close. It's kind of feminine. So yeah, I do believe that Wing Chun was invented by a woman. But it's wonderful martial art because something very powerful against Jiu-Jitsu, because in Jiu-Jitsu they go after your joints like elbow, knee or ankle. But in Wing Chun style you very 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 close. You keep your elbow and knee very close together. Okay? And then so yeah, like this. Okay? So you're protecting your joints, okay? Like this. You keep it close. Okay? And at the same time you're protecting your jaw. You don't want to get punched on your jaw because you get knocked out, okay? So and yeah, so you do tiger style or whatever martial art style. You do this, you know, and then you're having fun, okay? Because you're now an animal. Okay, you're a tiger, and you're like, you know, you do dancing, okay? You kind of like magic, okay? You the art of distraction. It's like you know, Indian person with this flute, Indian flute, and there's this snake being enchanted by that music, you know, this cobra, okay? So this kind of what you do in Chinese martial arts, in Shaolin Kung Fu. You do all this strange, this beautiful dancing, and then your enemy is like, oh, oh, that's funny, that's entertaining, I'm happy. Okay. So yeah, it's mesmerization, mesmerize. You mesmerize your enemy, kind of distract him, and then at the same time you're having fun. Okay, so you're having fun, and it gives you this energy and this spirit. Oh, I'm enjoying this. Okay, this competition. So I'm full of energy because I'm having fun. Okay, I'm enjoying it. Okay, so that's kung fu. Okay, so uh, I think that's about it. I don't know much else to tell you, and I gotta go to work tomorrow early in the morning. So let's call it a day. Okay, thank you. Bye. I love you. Thank you.